Let's get an understanding of dimensions 3D, 4D, 5D, and beyond from the perspective of New Earth. So, in the journey of awakening and stepping into New Earth, it is essential to understand what we mean when we speak of dimensions. These aren't just physical layers stacked on top of each other like floors in a building. Dimensions actually are states of our consciousness, ways of perceiving, being, and interacting with reality. And as your consciousness expands, so does your access to higher dimensional awareness. So let's explore these gently, simply, and with love. 3D is the physical dual world, the third dimension that is what most humans have lived in for centuries. It is the realm of physical matter, logic, linear, time, and polarity, good, bad, right, wrong, success, failure, for example. So in 3D, identity is rooted in ego form and external validation. Security, control, and survival are dominant themes. Fear is a frequent motivator, and emotions are often suppressed for judgment. But it's important to honor the 3D. It is not bad or wrong at all. It is the ground we all walked upon in order to awaken. It gave us contrast, choice, and opportunity for evolution. Now let's talk about 4D. 4D is the bridge dimension. The fourth dimension is a transitional phase, a sacred bridge between the dense duality of 3D and the unity consciousness of 5D. Here in 4D, people begin to question old systems, awaken spiritually, and seek deeper meaning. Time begins to feel more fluid, and synchronicities increase. Intuition becomes louder, and there is more awareness of energy, manifestation, and universal laws. But 4D can also be a turbulent realm, actually, filled with spiritual ego, doubt, dark nights of the soul, and identity death. It is where many unravel before they rise. This is where the shedding happens, the remembering begins, and it is where you begin to unlock or unhook from the external and reclaim your inner knowing. And then 5D is unity, consciousness. The fifth dimension is not a physical destination, but a frequency of heart based living. It is the dimension of unconditional love, inner peace, divine trust, and oneness with all life. In 3D, there is no fear based control. You live in flow, you co create with Source, and you move with grace. Ego softens and soul leads. Time becomes non-linear, and abundance is a frequency you live in, not something you chase. There is reverence for the earth, deep presence, compassion for others, and freedom from judgment in 5D. It is not a fantasy world. It is a remembered truth, and it begins from within. So, anchoring it, you shift by vibration and not distance. Moving between dimensions doesn't mean leaving the planet or entering another place. It means shifting your inner state. One moment, you can be in fear, which is 3D, and then meditate and shift into peace, 5D. It's not always permanent, but the more you practice, the more you stabilize in the higher realms. Remember, we are not leaving Earth. We are birthing a new Earth right here by anchoring 5D and above consciousness into our everyday lives. Now let's talk about beyond 5D. Though 5D is often referenced as a milestone, consciousness continues expanding into 6D, 7D, and beyond. These realms are more light-based, crystalline, non-linear, and multidimensional. But for now, the invitation is this: anchor love, embody peace, and live as if the new earth is already here, because it is. You are not chasing a place, you are remembering a state of being.